Thank you. Well, it is a little after 2. Feel free to go ahead and still get your tea and your cake and your sunshade. Very excited that we're starting another fall semester. We had a great convocation this morning. I think a lot of people I saw there. And so, Robert, what are you doing here?
Why are you dressed in this unfortunate way?
Did that dreadful Jane Eyre send you?
This dress is the finest milliner in Paris.
I am not galloping up to drive until August 27th.
Oh, mon Dieu. My lord.
What is Jane? Jane is dreadful. Brocklehurst. What are you doing here? Don't you have a school to run?
Order! Silence! I have a word to address to our students. We have a girl who is new to our school. Her name is Jane Eyre, and she is brought here by her excellent benefactress, Mrs. Reed. And it would behoove you to experience Jane's story next week, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, in the Performing Arts Center. And remember, the strap will do your spirit no harm. Buy a ticket. Le monde est invité.
I have no idea what he just said.
Everyone is invited.
There you go. Come bow. Come see Jane Eyre. This is my costume. He's not just carrying this random dress.
Is it not beautiful?
Looks like your grandmother's tablecloth. But we're very excited. It's going to be a wonderful show. We hope you'll all come out. So let's do a bow. First bow. Awesome. Thank you, guys. It's super fun. Oh, you can tell we rehearsed a very long time. Thank you. So if you don't know, Bo Rollins, professor of English, has been in several productions. Bo, thank you very much. And Brocklehurst was my very own husband, Jim Nutt. So appreciate that. We've got it all in the family. Rachel has a part. My daughter has a part. She is a schoolgirl and an aristocrat. Cat. I'm Disney. Aristocrat, not aristocat. So thank you for that. Really do come see the show. Lisa Jason has just been a hoot. I am doing something I swore I would never do, and that is exactly what I'm doing, thanks to Lisa Morales, who said, I have a favor, and I can't tell her no. So thank you for the opportunity. All right, so that was fun. Convocation. Here we are again. And I don't know if it'll surprise you or not, but sometimes coming up with something to say for an event like this is kind of hard to do. And so I thought about, so what do you say? What do you say to a group of people who are doing amazing work, who are amazing people? We're seeing amazing results. So what do you say? There you go. One wolf is what you say, Carlos. That's exactly right. So I have every PowerPoint presentation for the last 10 years of convocations that we've had. So I have compiled all 10 into one, and we're going to look at every single slide. Not really. I pulled out highlights just from the PowerPoints, and thanks to the magic that is Nicole and Sonia, they made it look good. So we're going to kick off this. Yes, round of applause. We're going to kick off this convocation with a little bit of nostalgia. And just, if you weren't here before, this is your first convocation, it'll give you some context for where we've been. And those of you who have been through all of these, I hope you see some reminders that you go, oh, I totally forgot about that. Or look at that. Or look how much younger Shantifi looked. So anyway, let's get going. That brings us to today. Oops, don't look at that yet. So I was teasing Sean about looking younger. I should look at myself. Man, that was lots of years on this old girl. So any surprises, anything that you went, oh yeah, or I forgot about that, or I hope it was just a fun walk down nostalgia lane. It was really fun for me to go through those again. And when you do this work every single day, for me, it's easy to forget how far we have come and what we have done and accomplished. So it was fun for me to reflect in preparation for another academic year on this amazing college and the amazing work and the amazing people that are here. So if there's one message today, I think I have two. I'll give you the second one first. This convocation is going to be really short. That's your favorite one, right? We're going to get done, and you can visit and stay in here as long as you want. But the second message really is just thank you. Just thank you. This is a special place, special people doing really good work for all the right reasons for our students. So message number 1, thank you. Message number 2, this is going to be a short convocation. So, yay, right, that one gets applause. So if you went to Convocation this morning, there were some awards given, and I've kind of kept a lid on this because I wasn't sure what we could share, and this is the first time we've done some of these awards, so didn't really share anything. But we submitted, each cabinet member submitted recommendations, nominations, for 4 different awards, and the chancellor personally selected the winners. So every cabinet member submitted nominations. The process for making nominations was not scientific. Our president's cabinet came together and we just said, let's talk about who we would like to nominate. And I'm very proud that we have an award winner selected by the chancellor, and that was Corniche Land. Don't look at that one. Corniche Land. Woo! Yay, Corniche. She's actually a co-winner with a colleague, Allison, at UP, because as you can see, it's the one LSC award. So Matthew Dempsey and I came together under Team 249 and under collaboration and said, who do we want to nominate? And y'all won. So I'm so proud of you, and congratulations. Super, super proud. And then I am going to reveal, if you were quick, you already saw the slide because I can't operate this thing, despite all of the great instruction from Brandon, who the nominees were. And making a nominee and revealing those is hard because there's so many people that could qualify and should be nominated and should be award winners. And when I submitted our nominees, I was like, well, Tomball's going to win every single one of them. I just knew we were going to win every single one. I'm just so proud that not to minimize your award at all, but I am just so proud of this work, and I'm proud of the nominees we submitted. So if they're here, would Lisa Morales, Kentry Ledee, and Maria Mendoza stand up? So they had no idea, at least I don't think they did. They had no idea that they'd even been submitted. And just thank you both for what you do. The Transformative Effect Award, Lisa, I'll share, and Kentry, I'll share with you what I've submitted to the chancellor. But it talked about how you have worked individually with students who are now singing for Disney, who are at Broadway, you are taking lives and you are that bridge. And that's transformative, and I thank you for what you do. So, Lisa. Kentry, I'll also share what I wrote about you. And it's somewhat tied to your position, but really focused more on your ability and willingness to adjust and take what's next and run with it. And you do that very well. So thank you very much for what you do. And of course, if you haven't met Maria, she's just wonderful, and we'll make sure she gets her nominee as well. Quietly goes around this campus making a difference every single day in our custodial department. She's amazing. And she's so grateful. And she's grateful for Lone Star because her own daughter, you know the story, Maggie Mendoza, who's the VPSS at Sapphire, sorry, I went blank for a second. She grew up on this campus, and Maria worked here, and Maggie came up through Tomball and now is a VP, and it's just an amazing story. And so Maria's grateful heart goes very, very deep. So thank you. All right, so only thing I'm going to really talk about from the goals and KPIs is what the chancellor mentioned this morning. The theme is for 26-27 on do the thing is the word the. Just do the thing. We don't have to do all the things. So the theme that he laid out in his April 28th email is this year's about capacity and defining systems. And if there's ever a reason why something doesn't work at Lone Star is it runs into one of those issues. Well, the way we define an advisor is the classic example, an advisor, but what about the workforce advisor or the financial aid advisor, or there's 15 different advisor titles? It doesn't work because we don't have a definition that's commonly accepted and operationally understood. So this year will be a lot of that kind of work. So not a new thing, not something different, but just defining what we do. And capacity building comes in a lot of different ways. It's stopping what you're doing that's no longer effective. It's creating time, technology, financial. There's a fourth one, I'm blanking on it right now. But that's what we'll be looking at too. Now, you may have wondered, and I know some of you thought it was weird because I read the survey results, why did I send that capacity email last spring where I said, hey, we're not doing the grid anymore, we're not doing the community, college as a community town thing anymore, and I had to put in there, jobs are protected. And that was weird. It's like, that was out of the blue. I promise you, there's very little that I send out that I just thought of that morning and said, I think I'll send this today. There's a reason, and there's a strategy, and there is a bigger picture on a lot of this. And that email was a directive from the chancellor to all cabinet members to communicate what we are beginning to identify, as creating capacity. So there was a reason for that. And also in that email said we'll be doing more of this, identifying ways to create capacity. And I want to shout out Dr. Thomas and the Student Services Division. They spent most of the summer working on this, coming together. They walked into a room and there was calendars all over the room. And they'd listed all their events for the year. And they realized we've got overlap here, we've got double up here, and y'all, we're asking for volunteers way too much. So what they've done is identify ways to create capacity by eliminating or combining some programming so that they have the time to focus on bigger impact. So Dr. Thomas, thank you and your team for doing that. Very, very good work. Yes. So more of that is coming. That's the word. You're going to hear these words a lot, I'm sure, this year, capacity and defining, making system definitions. So I did mention this survey, just a reminder. Last year, and you saw it in the scrapbook video, communication, collaboration, and clarity were the three words that last convocation I stood up here and I said, these are our words for the year. And we're going to work very, very diligently on these. So I sent out a survey at the end of the spring and asked for your feedback. You can see the results there. I don't have to read them. As always, room for improvement, but the results are pretty good. Here's the bigger underlying message in this slide. How many people do you think are in this room? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 150? We had 27 respondents. And I don't know how to interpret that. On the one hand, you could say, well, people are busy, they don't have the capacity time to fill it out. Well, people are generally less likely to fill out a survey if they're content, or you're disengaged. And I don't know which it is, and it may be a little combination of all of them. So while the scores are pretty good, my hope over this next year as we build capacity is we all have a mind towards engagement. And I know we survey too much, so it's not about just fill out the survey. And I know folks are really engaged in their areas, so this is not a finger pointing or anything. But I do have to wonder why only 27. And there may be lots of reasons for that. But we'll keep these words. The overall feedback from the survey was, yep, let's keep working on collaboration, clarity, and communication. And then we'll add capacity because that aligns with the system, okay? All right, quick update. Team 249, the Institute for Neurodiversity and Academic Career Success, and then Transferable Skills Benchmark. A lot of people working very hard on these, and not going to spend a lot of time here going into depth, but I want to show you the through line of these three strategic plan things we're working on that may not be as evident just when we talk about them. This was a product of our partnership with the Design Lab.
Some colleges talk about what makes them different. Lone Star College-Tomball can show you. 10 years ago, this campus built LifePath, a program designed for neurodivergent students, students who learn differently, students who are just as capable and just as driven as anyone else. LifePath worked, and it revealed something important. The skills those students built: communication, dependability, problem solving. Those are the skills every employer is looking for in every student. So Tomball asked a new question. What if we measured those skills for everyone? That question became the Transferable Skills Benchmark, a tool that shows employers not just a grade point average, but who a student really is. How they show up, how they work, how they grow. Along Highway 249, we are connecting colleges and employers into one clear path from campus to career. And through the Community College Center for Neurodiversity Success, what we built here in Tomball is becoming a model for colleges across the country. This is the vision, and every single person in this room is part of building it. When you show up for a student today, you are part of this. When you solve a problem no one asked you to solve, you are part of this. When you believe a student can do something they do not yet believe themselves, you are part of this. The country is going to learn from what we do here. Let's show them how it's done. One wolf, one pack.
I thought that was fun, and I know we need to change the name. That's the original name. So Team 249, in connecting with employers up this corridor of opportunity, learning from LifePath. For 10 years, we've said, why are we not doing this for all of our students on the durable skills? The Transferable Skills Benchmark emerged with the group that worked on this last year. I don't know if Jeff, Bill did a lot of work with this. I don't want to take the time to go into the details right now because we heard an update in the spring and it's so much. But let me tell you this. So GPA Plus was the original name. It's kind of the umbrella. Transferable Skills Benchmark is a modeled 4-point scale that, since we're familiar with the 4-point GPA, all of the employers, about 25, 30 employers, have validated the durable skills that they're looking for. And in June, the Design Lab folks were here, along with the Michael and Susan Dell Foundation, with head of U.S. programs from Dell Foundation, head of India programs from Dell Foundation, along with some of their entourage, along with the Texas Higher Education Coordinating Board, Assistant Commissioner for Workforce, and his entourage. And we talked about all things the Neurodiversity Center and GPA Plus. And I'll just tell you, it's a little scary because they're really excited about it. So I think we are on to something that's going to be big. But here's the comfort I want to give you. It's not going to be anything new and different or additional that you have to do. Our next step over this next, at least the fall semester, maybe the spring, is to align the employer-validated durable skills to our SLOs that already exist. They're already there. I've begun thinking of this as we're harvesting information that we don't currently harvest. And when we harvest that information on how students are developing critical thinking and professionalism and communication, and give them a way to show that to their employer, then we're building that bridge. Because right now, students and the feedback that we get from employers, and we had a PD last week, Terry, I don't know where Terry is, brought in Nikki Joyner, way there in the back. I'm not pointing you out that you're in the back, but you are in the back. Is a former recruiter. She came and did PD for us, former recruiter, JP Morgan Chase. She redefined for me how the hiring process works in the real world. Lone Star is very traditional. But she redefined how when our students are leaving and trying to go to a Fortune 500 company, how fast that process is, how it's automated, and if the position is posted already at 7 days, don't even bother applying because they have 8,000 applications. She redefined that problem for me and really put the work of the transferable skills benchmark even into another level of, oh, I get it, why we need to do this. So more to come on that. It is great work so far. Bill, thank you. I know you're going to work on moving to face-to-face, but thank you for what you did because your voice in this was tremendous. So I want to publicly thank you for all your work. I'll give him a round of applause. All right, so we'll talk more about that later, but it is very, very exciting. And I don't know if you caught it, but I loved that line at the end. I'm going to come back to this. Let's show them how to do the thing, man. We're talking about doing the thing. Y'all, we're doing the thing. We're doing really good at doing the thing. We have all, if you just want to talk data, I'd love to talk data. Come on, me and you, let's go visit. And Deirdre, let's go talk data. All you data nerds, come with us. But when I look at every KPI, we are at the top or number 2. We are doing the thing. And it's amazing. We also need to teach our students how to do the thing. So I'm going to say, let's show them how to do the thing, and you can define them. Is that your students? Is it colleagues? Is it modeling? Is it sharing best practices? What does that look like? But I love this idea of let's show them how to do the thing. Y'all are doing a great job at doing the thing. So I'll leave you with this. One of the questions, exercises we did in that PD last week with Nikki Joyner that I mentioned was this question. I don't know if Sarah is in here from Vet Tech. Because she was in there and she said, I'm stealing her line. You can tell her that I'm stealing her line. We were talking about how we need to help our students answer this question. So when they're finally at an interview, they can articulate the value they bring. And this was in the context of AI as well. I do data analysis. I do data entry. I help with data entry so that my supervisors, I can help them make better decisions about the data before them. Who's going to get the job? The second one. I help blank do blank so that blank. And we need to help our students articulate that early so that when they are exploring jobs and they are entering the workforce, and it seems simple, but it's not. You have to think about this. And so that's my challenge. Think about it. What Sarah said in the PD and what I agree is we all need to be able to answer this question. I help blank do blank so blank, okay? And then we'll show them how to do the thing. All right, y'all have a great fall semester. Enjoy your, I told you it's going to be short. Enjoy your tea. Enjoy your sunshade because it's 1,000 degrees outside. And it's going to be a great year, and thank you all very, very much. And come see Jane Eyre.